Time for our weekly recap of Augustana hockey. Here joined by interim head coach Taylor Nelson while Coach Rabs is on his duties with Team USA at the World Juniors. A split in Alaska Fairbanks this past weekend. Friday night it was a 5-2 loss. Saturday bounced back 3-2 win in overtime. It's a long trip, so what were your overall impressions of the two-game series?
Yeah, it was fun and exciting to go up there and play. It's a good opponent in Fairbanks, like I had mentioned before. A well thought out team that can, score the puck through some hard work and really knows what they're doing in that rink up there. And it was kind of a tale of two games, to be honest. Friday we were just a little bit late to some different puck battles and just a step behind, if you will. Saturday was a fantastic effort with the guys that we had in the lineup, and we had some guys there that made the trip that never even saw the rink on the weekend. They were feeling a little under the weather, so I'm proud of the effort, proud of the bounce back that we had on Saturday, and so kudos to the guys that were in the room and played and toughed it out and put a good performance together on Saturday.
Let's break it down game by game. We'll start with the bad news first on Friday. It ends up being a 5-2 loss. You guys had some opportunities on the power play early, couldn't quite take advantage. They get up 4-0. You guys cut that lead in half, but couldn't really get any closer. It's just hard when you get down 4 goals in the second period.
Yeah, it was a penalty-filled second period, we managed to make a couple, good individual plays with Ryan Namofsky hitting the one-timer for the first goal, and a great individual effort by Colton Friesen on the second one to get it to Meerman for a backside tap in. And you felt the juices were coming, and our energy was coming back, and the bench energy got better as that game progressed, and it was just too little too late.
One of the notable moves in that Friday game after you get down 4-0, Caden Hargraves gets his first collegiate minutes at goaltender. What'd you think of his performance coming on in relief? I mean, you're a former goaltender. What's that mindset like coming on in relief specifically?
Yeah, well, Caden has done just an unbelievable job through the first, we'll call it half the season coming up to the semester break in terms of his individual development. And, we've talked about it before, and he's been deserving of an opportunity. To your question earlier about what that's like going in cold, you're excited, and you're excited for your first minutes. It's a tall task. It can be a tall task, but he was prepared and ready to go, and he made some big saves early on in relief. So
yeah, he kept the door shut for the rest of that game on Friday. Then move over to Saturday, he gets his first career start. It was a scoreless game until the third period. You guys get one with Colton Friesen. They scored the next two. And then it gets to crunch time. You pull Hargraves with about 2 minutes to go, and Evan McIntyre scores right away. You got to love the fact that I think it came within 10 seconds of you pulling the goal.
Yeah, it was quick, which is nice. The game before on Friday, we had pulled Hargraves again for the extra attacker down 2, and we weren't able to get the timeout or even the time sustained down there to get him out, even when we wanted him to get him out. And you fast forward to Saturday, and we're able to get him out with the 2-minute mark. We've got the puck down there already, so we were changing those units on the fly. Coach Demers did an awesome job managing that 6-on-5 and getting the personnel out there that we needed and the plan that we wanted to execute. And it was nice to get it within 10 seconds of pulling them because you don't want to have to constantly be going back to break out those pucks and get congested through the neutral zone. So having the puck down there and ready to go, and puck works low to high and gets to McIntyre, who puts a CNI wrister through, and we're tied up at 2.
And it stays that way till the end of regulation. You guys go to overtime again. For a first-year team, you guys have had plenty of overtime games. You've won some overtime games. You've lost some. You've had some end in a tie that ends up in a shootout. And in this one, less than a minute in, how about Shea Donovan, his first career goal?
Yeah, Shea, we're so happy for him. He had family up there. His sister lives up there. So it's a really nice moment for him. Playing in his 5th year and being a defenseman and being able to score in 3-on-3 to seal it for his first college goal was a pretty special moment. And when you watch the reactions of the bench afterwards and how quickly they were to spill over, that's the group that we have. They're excited for each other's successes. And the effort from Shea Donovan to make his attempt at the net, to not give up. He jumps over a body at the net front. He strips the puck. He turns around and he puts it home. And then his celebration showed that he's obviously had some practice in the mirror because, with that being his first, it was a pretty good celebration.
And it certainly made the plane ride home much more enjoyable considering how far you had to travel.
Absolutely. It was a happy plane and then a happy bus. And we made it back, and spirits are good going in a break.
Absolutely. You got the holiday break, and then you play Notre Dame to end the 2023 calendar year. It's December 30th and 31st in South Bend. I know you probably haven't had a lot of time to look at them, but just early impressions of Notre Dame, which is in the Big Ten in the hockey world.
Yeah, Notre Dame. It's we go to Fairbanks and we watch them play. We feel it out. They're a team that actually was it felt like a similar team to Omaha that we had saw a couple weekends before, and in terms of the work ethic, the machine-like approach that they take. And Notre Dame is going to be no different. Notre Dame is a well-coached program, just like the two teams I mentioned prior in Fairbanks and Omaha, and we've seen them before. And so they're going to be hungry, they're going to be ready, and they've got a great skill set, a great goaltender, and a great attention to detail with their 5-man units on the ice. And so it should be a tall task, but one that we're excited for when we get back to put our plan into place.
Well, enjoy your holiday break. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and we'll see you in a couple weeks.
Merry Christmas.